Hello and welcome along. Good morning, everybody. How are we doing? Not much actually to chat about this morning before we get started. So I'm just gonna jump into things and get farming because I want to get into this and I'm 5 minutes late. So it's all good. I'll say hello to people as they come in. So let's get on to Alma here. We are making alfalfa hay today. Yep. I think we're ready to cut that field. Wow, field 30 is ready. We've got lots of stuff that's ready to cut around. Oh no, that's different crops. Let's have a look. No, we are going to have to move forward another day. Hi, Captain Dynamo. Welcome along. Don't you sleep? I do sleep. It's 10 a.m. here. 5 Gen Farms, welcome along. Thank you for playing the sheep stream, Captain Dynamo. Yes, we're making hay. Oh, we need this open. There we go. I basically finished last night's stream. I went to sleep. I woke up. I did some recording. Oh wow, we run out of space for eggs for the chickens. And yeah, and then I started streaming this morning. Full-time content creator, don't you know? Right, do we even have something for... Wow, where are the pallets? The pallets in here. Yeah, they're in here. Wow, we need to get these out. We need to find somewhere to store the eggs. That is going to actually be fairly tight. And I don't think we currently have a set of forks, do we? Oh no, we don't have a set of forks and we have no money. Did I get a set of forks telehandler tools? No, I did not. Right, so we're going to have to borrow some money straight off this morning. I didn't want to have to do. We've got to stop doing that because that is not good for us. Oh, wow. 2 Massey tractors and a Massey baler are up for sale at the moment. Hey Dale, welcome along. Another stream of many. Yes, I hope people aren't getting bored of me streaming so much. We're going to be changing things up in a few weeks. We've got 7 Days to Die, new version of that coming out soon. So we're going to be doing that in the mornings once that gets released. And yeah, looking forward to the streamers weekend on that as well, because early access to that, it's going to be awesome. Let's see. We want JCB telehandler tools. We want the JCB forks. Yeah. Touch type, we want the Q-Fit because we're running a Q-Fit setup. Buy that. Yes. Okay. Okay, I can't actually return. We're going to repay 5,000 because we don't need that much. And we'll get this out of here. Dump the bucket somewhere. I think we'll dump the bucket just side here. And then we can go and pick up our forks that we've got over the other edge. Yeah, I wanted to use this because this is a little bit different, this bit of kit. And we'll see how well this maneuvers into this chicken shed. Because I didn't realize that's where the eggs spawn. So we might end up needing something to get the eggs out of there as well. And we need to hook these up. So out a little bit and see if we can't get some egg pallets out of here. As I said, where I'm going to put these, I do not know, but we've got to free up the space. Okay, we can get in that way. The maneuverability of this might actually work. Oh. Woods. Yeah. We're gonna need some sort of trailer to get these sold. For now, I'm just gonna stack them out the side of the shed over here so that we can get them picked up. But that's quite a lot of eggs already. Mind you, we've got quite a lot of chickens already, so I'm not too surprised. All right, and back. We'll get this set here. And I'm quite liking this JCB. Nice and maneuverable. And once you get used to the whole center turning bit, the whole wheel loader sort of set up to it, works well. Ooh, no. It says as he fails to pick up the second pallet. Nope, we got it. Oh. There we go. Yeah, it's a decent number of eggs already up here. Why not stack them and move 6 at a time? Because it starts getting really unstable when you do that now. It's not massively stable doing it this way. And as it is, this will only take us 6 trips to get all of these out. So. But if I'm honest, we've not really got the eggs on. We've not really got the chickens on here for the eggs. We're looking to breed as many chickens as possible and stack them high, and then make as much money as we can from selling the chickens. And then keep making space in there. The fact that we've got as many chickens as we have now is just crazy. In. Get that straight again. Oh, come on. Go. Morning, Mr. K. Welcome along. Might some more questions? Absolutely. Fire away. I am here to answer your questions. Very much so. And I am happy to do so. And if I can demonstrate anything to you for it as well, I will. Okay, grab that. Hold on. Welcome along. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Got 2 more trips to get these out now. And then we can crack on with the actual job I'm planning to do today, which is to get some alfalfa hay, see if we can mix stuff with it, and see if we can make other bits with it as well. Because if we can feed sheep with it, that will be important. Otherwise, we're probably going to have to look at an alternative. Well, we might just rip up all the alfalfa and replace it with grass if that's the case, because we need to be able to feed both the cows and the sheep with what we've got on here. And we're planning to expand our that field to where the horse paddock was. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. What's my settings on the daily time? One day, I am running 1 day a month on here, but that's because this particular game I'm running as a much more casual game than the realism experiment. So this I'm very much running as I'm doing 1 day months. I get done what I need to do running it at one times, and then I skip forward to the next day, or I skip forward to the next day I need to do some work on. So when this is much more casual. Having said that, I am still borrowing a ton of money. I think I'm up to 600,000 on here. I started as a new farmer on this playthrough, and then reworked a load of the farm. Yeah, this is my big equipment. I get to play with the really fun stuff playthrough. Right, there we go. Turn this off, and we'll jump into this over here so that we can start making some alfalfa hay. I think, yeah, that is ready to cut. Good. Right, topping up your water tanker for street washing. Nice. When's the next farm sim coming? So I have two predictions. One, I predict the FS25 will be announced on the 25th of June. And two, I predict that Farming Simulator 25 will be released on the 26th of November, because half the world will get it on the 25th. Oh, we want widespread. Let's turn that off. We don't want swath dropping. We want widespread. So, that you? No. Control U. Y. All white. There we go. Left swath, right swath. Widespread. There we are. Because we're going to be tedding this into hay, so that's what we need to do. The alternative is just to make a whole load of silage out of this, and then once we've got silage, we can sell some of that and buy hay bales. I don't really want to buy massive numbers of hay bales. Kind of defeats the point of having the stuff on the farm. Hey Dal, well, I gave you wrong because it's only a guess. Oh yeah. That is a guess, and it is pure guess. I have no information, but certainly that's the way the stars seem aligning to me at the moment. Giants have been definitely playing around with dates. So yesterday was the 22nd of May, and they released the FS22 retrospective video on the 22nd of May. So yeah, they're not going to announce the next game on a Saturday. So the next 25th is the 25th of June, and the 25th of June is a Tuesday, which makes a lot of sense. Getting the announcement at FarmCon. No, I think they'll announce on the 25th of June, and then we'll get a load of new information at FarmCon. I think it'll come out. I agree with you, RDB. I think it will come out on the 25th for half the world. So they'll release it, I think, on the 26th of November. And that way it will come out in the UK and everywhere west of us on the 25th. Yeah, Del, at this point, they're not. They are. I can't believe that they would leave it another year. You can't leave the game completely fallow for 18 months. If that retrospect video truly is the end of FS22, of a look back at everything that's happened for FS22, they can't leave no farm sim releases for a year, just from a business point of view. You know, Giants only released one game. They released Farming Simulator, and that would mean Giants having no new product for a year and a half. That you just can't run business like that. So, well, because everybody's expecting a new game now. That's the thing. At this point, the community is expecting a new game, and Giants have done nothing to quash that expectation. When when it was announced that there wouldn't be a Farming Simulator 21, they announced it. They quashed it early, this idea that there would be another game in 2020, and said there definitely will not be a Farming Simulator 21 this year, and they haven't done that. So again, that screams to me we're getting a new game this year. There's so much about what's going on that says new game coming, you know. And all we're waiting for is the announcement of it. But yeah, in hindsight, FarmCon, perfect time to drum up a ton of interest in it, especially if you only announce it a few days before the convention. I don't think they'll announce it at the convention. I think they'll announce it a few days before. And that I could be very wrong about, but I can't see why they wouldn't announce it a few days before and then give teasers and everything for those who attend the convention. Does mean FarmCon will be huge this year. FarmCon will be amazing. Really wish you could go to FarmCon. By the way, at FarmCon, do you understand why everybody's saying no? Last year at FarmCon, all the presentations were given in German. But it was still awesome. Hello, U34. I'm hoping that they might do a translation this year. This is a good mower. We actually got this second hand. It came available in the shop. I was amazed that the butterfly on this, we managed to get it. It was, yeah, very surprising. Exactly the mower I wanted appeared in the shop. I don't know how big our tether is on here. I'm wondering if replacing is a good idea. Hugh34, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFA. Is our yield better or worse on this field this year? I think that might actually be worse. Yeah, that's lighter, isn't it? So last time we were getting 105 to 115. This time we're getting... Oh yeah, that's definitely dropped. Yeah, that's definitely a lower yield this time. So we need to actually do work on this field once we've got the bales off here. This field needs improving, because at the moment it's not doing great. But that's okay, because we're gonna plow all this up. We're gonna plow all this up replant it. And go from there. That is why you lift your mower. There we go. Right, so now I'm going to start down the bottom end. We've done a couple of headlands. And it should be fairly easy to turn on each row now. We can work our way across the field. Yeah, this is the biggest mower we can get without getting a big M. I think that actually, no, I think there might be bigger mowers. Fields are looking good. VFN, Virtual Farming Network. Or Virtual Farming Nation, sorry. What did you write, Hugh? Let me see. Ah, yes. Yes, Hugh. There are some modern mowers that take the pee a little bit. No, BFN. And yeah, it is the Virtual Farming Nation. Because we're all virtual farmers here. Now, if I had GPS on this tractor, that would make things easier, but the tractor really isn't our main GPS one. Hey, Spud Boy, welcome along. I would say if the next version of Farm Sim is announced, I will have a banner on my screen that says order Farming Simulator 25 on this link. It will be there for 6 months on every single one of my live streams. I really want to make Silver Partner by the time the next version of Farm Sim releases. Do you think they will continue doing FarmCon when the next game comes out? Yeah, FarmCon is massive for Giants every year. Really big. FarmCon started back in 2016, I think was the first FarmCon. My first FarmCon was 2018. So immediate before FS19 came out. And This year will be my 3rd FarmCon that I've attended. It should be my 4th, but I had COVID for 2022. FarmCon 22. Because I went to Amsterdam for TwitchCon the weekend before. But TwitchCon was cool because I got to meet DJ for the first time. And it was a much smaller setting getting to meet him in, which was awesome. Person I'm actually really interested in meeting at FarmCon this year, who was at Llama, and I never got to speak to him, and it really annoying, was Scroft. I got to speak to, I haven't spoken to Scroft yet. Nutty Baby, thank you for the follow, welcome to the VFN. Yeah, he was at Llama, and the whole time he was there, I was doing the FSL. 8600 Sims, thank you for the lurk. How do I get colors to come up on my minimap? That is, who was that? That was Oxford Games. That is precision farming. So that is the precision farming DLC. And it's currently showing my harvest yield. Yeah, precision farming, I would like to be base game next version. It just has so many perks and so many great features that aren't base game. And if you choose not to follow it, if you choose to not do the actual scanning and everything, then you know it doesn't have a massive disadvantage. You can go old school and eyeball it. I understood that the reason why there isn't a base game. I understand the reason why it isn't base games because it's funded. Yes. Yeah, I believe that might be why. Because it's research funded, so yeah. I hope features of it are part of base game. But it's yeah, precision farming. I look forward to having that in a possible next game. I'm saying possible next game because we still haven't had anything announced yet. Met Scroft and Beanie at Llama. I was blown away by them. So friendly. What really annoys me. So I was going through my Discord chat, and my Discord DMs, and I came across one from Scroff saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you at Llama," and it just got buried in my DMs. So I hope he doesn't think I'm ignoring him because I never replied to it. So yeah, I will probably apologize to him for that when I see him at FarmCon. Yeah, just putting the finishing touches together to fly out. And, Am I also live elsewhere? Yes, I dual stream. So I dual stream on Twitch and YouTube. It's why when I'm answering a question on here, I will read it out and answer the question because basically it keeps everybody in the loop as to what I'm talking about and what I'm answering, and I don't just say yes, and then nobody knows what the hell I mean by yes. Ozfreak TV, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFM. I'm sorry I gotta go now. Have fun, and I will see you next time. And see you next time, Del. Thanks for joining us. Also, me reading out what people are writing in the chat is my way of filtering things as well. One of the things that you're not allowed to do when you're dual streaming on Twitch is you're not allowed to have on-screen chat. And I actually agree with that. I don't like having on-screen chat. But it does mean that if I am answering something, I've got to repeat the question. Because if I don't, then it won't make any sense. Thank you, Hugh, for the for following on YouTube as well. Yeah, it all becomes out of context, Captain Dynamo, and I want to keep the context. That is the important bit. And also, I don't want people necessarily, when they're rewatching a chat replay, to have to go and read the chat as well as, sorry, rewatching a VOD, watching a VOD, have to go back and watch the chat for the VOD as well. Or we probably become confused, yes. In fact, I probably become confused as well. Yeah. We want to keep things as unconfusing, which cannot be a word, as possible. Oh no, lifting too early, but I'm good. Yeah, these mowers are great. Can we get all of this in? No, not quite. Oh no, it did just, oh, I almost got it all. So turn off the back one, lower the front one, lift the front one, hold everything. Hey, Mystic Gaming, welcome along. Thank you, Share, for the follow on Twitch. So I don't know why that hasn't come up. We do need a new, I think we need a new lean-to shed along the back of the chickens here. I think that would be really useful. Just give us somewhere to put equipment. Yeah. Will I be streaming any more Fallout 76? Not in the immediate, Spud Boy, but as I said, the next we're going to be playing Farm Sim now until version 1 drops of 7 Days to Die, and then I'm going to be doing 7 Days to Die for a bit. I might start doing a monthly vote. Hugh34, thank you for subscribing over on YouTube. Welcome to the VFN. Oh, they're in the shed, aren't they? Yeah, we don't need all this equipment in this shed. Ah, yeah, I know. We're going to park this up and we're going to use the little tractor. Oh, hey, he's a cool guy. So did you. I heard he's a cool guy as well. I'm very pleased to have him on my YouTube subs. Actually, my YouTube subs, we're less than 300 away from 40k now. So close. That's all right, Cher. No need to apologize to me. What? Yesterday morning, Cher. I wasn't streaming yesterday morning. I went to see my dad. So you didn't miss anything. Yeah, this is nice and wide. Yeah, I would like to hit 40,000 subscribers before FarmCon. That would make me a very happy bunny. There's a double whammy I'd like to have at FarmCon. One is 40,000 subscribers, the other is a new job. If I can do those two things in the next month, I will be a very happy person. Hey, Mr. Cake, sorry for the questions, but how do you know what land you own? That's an easy one to answer. So come into the menu here, so the outside, select on, so this is the escape menu, click on the world at the top and click, press X, or it will tell you at the bottom. So in my case, it says X for farmland down here underneath the throne, and we're reconnected. Is everybody still there? Are you there, chat? So yeah, you press, in my case, it's press X to see my farmland down here. You press X, that shows you your farmland here. And your stuff is highlighted in blue. This is also where you can buy new farmland. And it tells you how much it costs to buy that new piece of farmland. Let's put my throne alert back on. Just in case somebody goes and grabs something from my wish list. My pleasure, Mr. Cake. Yeah, I plan to make lots of videos about things like that for a new game. So how to buy land and tell what land you own. I think that's been one of the big differences between the channels I've seen explode doing FS22 content and my own, has been just the prevalence of evergreen content they've made. Stuff that is just, this is how you do this, and top 10 mods and that kind of thing. And I think it's proved a point to me for something I said when FS19 was about. And yeah, and what I said I was going to do with FS22, I think had I made more evergreen content during 22's lifespan, my channel would be a lot bigger than it is now. And so I have got to make more of that kind of stuff. That machine is raiding in. Welcome, raiders. Hope you had a good stream, that game machine. We've definitely got a mix of grass and alfalfa in this edge. I hope we don't end up with too many grass hay bales, but actually that might not be a big problem if what I've heard about the sheep is true. A couple of grass bales would probably be useful. I think we'll run the windrower and the baler in tandem when we do that in a minute. So we'll run the windrower on this little tractor, and then we'll get following with the baler. That will be a much quicker way of baling this up. I won't have to keep stopping to unload bales either. Morning, Death's Pledge. How you doing? Yeah, my internet connection, not the most stable of things. doing all right, thank you, Deathspledge. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Bumbling along, looking at what the next couple of months hold, and still very hopeful for the future. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I can relate on the Wi-Fi. So we are getting, we're getting here fiber in the next few months. Currently they're talking about it being the autumn. Originally it was going to be the summer. So I've got my fingers crossed that it's before November. The one thing I know is it's not going to be full September. So yeah, I'm very hopeful that it's before November, because if it is, that's going to be huge. That's going to make such a big difference. We'll be streaming in 1080p. I'll be able to get videos uploaded quicker. It will change everything around here. I've already discussed it. What's my thought on the recap bid? My thought on the recap bid is we're getting FS25 and they're going to announce it in the next 6 weeks. Now, recap bid's out. Give it a bit of breathing space. 25th of June, announce the next game, and bam, FarmCon is a few days later. Get lots of information on the new game, and yeah, Bob's your uncle. I also don't think we're gonna get any more DLC now for FS22. I think that is it. They might, the possibility that there might be a small DLC towards the end of FS22 maybe, but nothing major, nothing groundbreaking. I think basically Giant's focus now is going to be the next 6 months getting a new game out, and my guess, my best educated guess is we'll see a release on the 26th of November. FS25 is exciting, and I think it's going to give the community a much needed boost. I am going to have to create some speculative FS25 videos in the coming weeks, but it's yeah, it's pretty awesome. I'm looking forward to us having a new game, and I think a lot of people are. I think a lot of people are looking for what the next thing that FarmSim holds. I'm trying to work out that. So we had 13 was awesome, 15 was not great received, 17 was awesome, 19 was not great received, 22's been pretty awesome. Yeah, if we keep the alternating thing there, it may not be what everybody's hoping for. And what I would probably do at this point is not get too into the hype. Very much I'm looking forward to a new game, but at the same time I'm not setting my expectations too high. I'm intrigued and excited to see what it holds. I do not think it's going to hold everything I'm looking for. And the one thing I am 99% certain of is that it is not going to have deformable terrain. I don't think we're going to have deformable terrain. So anybody who's going into a possible new game expecting that, don't. It will be a nice surprise if it is, but it's not going to be there. I know what the minimum I'm looking for in a new game is, but I'm going to hold off on saying what that is until a little bit closer to the time. What I will say is I don't want it to be all about brands, new brands and things like that, because I don't think that warrants a new game. And in fact, the class DLC in FS19 showed demonstrated that a new big brand coming to the game doesn't necessarily warrant a new game. Hey, that gamer Shane. I'm looking for AI improvements. I'm looking for new crops. I'm looking for new things to do. Cheers, Captain Dynamo. Yeah, I'm looking for. There are lots of things I'm looking for that I think you'll love. So internet's being fun this morning, people. I hope you're all still there. This destroys my viewing numbers whenever this happens. Just drops out and comes straight back up like nothing's happened. It's gonna be one of those mornings. I love this little tractor, and this little tractor is a perfect example of a great DLC for the FS22's had. This is the little farm case that came out as a DLC a little while ago. It's a gorgeous little tractor, really nicely done. Oh yeah, the absolute joys of rural life. It's a pleasure. And I'm showing this off like this and managing to keep on my row thanks to the middle row in the cup, which is a little bit insane. Let's go and actually we can go and cab for a bit. That's yeah. Look at the detail on the inside. This is awesome. Having said everything about the excitement for possible new farm sim, there's still so much that 22 has to offer. And as I say, if I wasn't content creating for this, ooh. Sorry, I just been sent a possible key. I'm gonna have to have a look at something. We may be doing something else in the mornings. So I am I'm still excited for several things that are coming out for FS22. There are a few mods, a couple of which I know about and can't talk about because the modders have asked me not to talk about them. Yeah. A couple of them have me very excited, are very cool, so I'm looking forward to seeing those. I would be happy to keep playing FS22 for a good long while. Yeah, I am really pleased with where FS22 is. I'm just gonna put my watch on charge. But content creation wise, there's a definite drop off at the moment. The fact that we get during these live streams, during my live streams, I'm still getting 50 to 80 people in the stream is fantastic, and thank you to everybody who's watching my stuff. It is just awesome. Is amazing, and that only bodes well for a new game coming out. You know, that is fantastic. Yeah. Hey, Rob Daly, welcome along. So yeah, hopefully we things will only get better. Things will only improve. I'm good, thank you, Rob. I'm having a nice, peaceful day. Just tending my alfalfa. We're finally gonna get the animals on here today, and I'm very happy with that. Hey, Crofter, welcome along. Hope you're doing well. I've realized that there's a little field not far from my farm that I could possibly own that might be. Is that a grass field actually? What is field 2? No, field 2 is an actual field. We could make that a grass field, because that is corn at the moment. Yeah, that's corn. Interesting. Very interesting. Hey, Kelchi, welcome along. But yeah, the thing that's really surprised me about these morning streams is we've had as many people watching these morning streams as we've had watching the evening ones. You know, I've not noticed a massive difference in numbers. So that's been really cool. It's been so nice to have people in here while when I've quite frankly upped my streaming amount by about 300%. It's great to see people in here, so thank you everybody who's watching. You guys are awesome, and hopefully it's getting me to a larger audience as well, because YouTube at the moment is weird. It really is. We've got, so I have increased viewership numbers. The ad revenue has not gone up, incredibly. Oh, thank you, Flint. Thank you very much. Because I don't expect that. I do this because I enjoy doing this. So if you guys are enjoying doing it, enjoying watching me do it, that's awesome. And I just sit here and ramble for 2.5 to 3 hours, you know. We are, I will say, next week I am looking at doing another week of sponsored streams. We will be picking up another sponsor and doing that. I have it will be another game that we do. So similar to the way we were doing AFK Journey last week, we'll do another game next week. But I'm gonna alter what we do for people hitting the different milestones. And I will say one of the milestones for the next one will be just downloading and installing the game. So many people doing that as possible. Oh, thank you, Rob. But yeah, I think we might try and do something with channel points, because it's only the Twitch side of things that is sponsored. We have almost got this field completely done. Fantastic. So we'll get this all rowed up. And I need to get my screenshot. I don't have my screenshot for the thumbnail yet, so we'll do that on the way back as well. Because coming up with it, heading with the barn in the background, that is what I want to do. And go from having the big tractor on every thumbnail to the little tractor. Morning stream's been great, nice, chill, great to listen to at work. Oh, thank you, Crofter. Yeah, I figured you were going for at work. So yeah, it's been nice. It's been nice feeling useful in the morning. Did I watch? I did watch Heroes. Heroes, I really liked the first season, and then it kind of lost its focus a bit. I know there's a new series set in that universe coming out. Here we go. Oh, look at that as a... Right, we'll draw in a little bit. That is an awesome screenshot. come in a little bit more. Go. Right, and up. I'm an Aussie, so this is nice afternoon to watch. Do you know what, Rob? I've had a few Aussies and New Zealanders coming in the morning streams, and it's been really nice because I'm reaching a whole new audience that I wouldn't reach otherwise, and I love that. It's absolutely fantastic. I think it's opening me up to a whole new audience. It's fun, which is just trying to not use the word awesome or fantastic, which I've just done. So new farm sim, it won't have mods at first. It won't. And one of the things I love about having a new version of farm sim is playing mod free, having a mod free start to the game. Is always fun because, you know, you get to experience the vanilla game, which is something you just don't tend to do after that point. In fact, I think when we do the retrospective this time, we might do just a completely mod-free retrospective. So just a full base game run of each game. And have a go with that. I have every version of Farm Sim. Yeah, I think I have a way of getting 09 onto my, because I've got a DVD. I've got a my copy of 09, while it's the gold edition, is on a disc. So 13 I have on Steam. 11 and 9 I think I have on disc, so I've got to work out how to get them back on this computer, because I have no DVD for it. I have no drive for it. We want that tractor, and then we want this one with our baler. It's over there. Yeah, we've got straight up alfalfa, but this should change fairly quickly once we start getting the hay in it. Either that, or we're gonna end up with a wrap bale fairly quickly. No. Yeah. Off, please. What I want is to turn this on, drop it down. Drop it down. All right. Then do follow me. There we go. Just mulching our fields on the multiplayer while watching this video. Nice, Culture. You're doing good work on that on the server. Right, so that's going to start with grass. We might get a grass hay bale out of this. Should be good for testing. I think we're most likely just to have alfalfa hay bales out of this. Got way more alfalfa than we have grass. Is that going to pick all of that? Not quite. Okay. What are we using the hay for? We are going to get cows and sheep on here. Now, I have been told that the sheep on Alma don't take alfalfa hay. I might... I'm of two minds. I might go into the map and alter it so that they do. Or I might go and... or I might have to do grass in this field instead. Right, I want to slow things down. Did this at 6 miles an hour last time. Go. Gave me an idea. I think I'm gonna play Frankenmuth with no mods. Nice idea, Flynn. Nice idea. Sometimes it is nice to just go and do a no mod playthrough. It's quite refreshing just to take all of the noise out of the game sometimes. I won't make the switch till 6 months to a year of new game because of mods. FS22 is only just hitting pinnacle with mods, for example, Terra Life, which I'm buzzing for. See, I've not been using Terra Life at all. I'm a little bit wary of big overhaul mods like that these days because in FS19 they just destroyed my FPS. And admittedly, I've got a much more powerful computer now. And my setup is is much better, but I'm also not too sure. Not picking up everything, interestingly. And yeah, our first bailout was a hay bale. Whether it was alfalfa, whether it was grass, I don't know yet. We'll check it as we go past, I think. Ayla's keeping up quite nicely though. I wonder if we can mulch this field. That's an interesting idea. Now that it's cut, I wonder if it'll mulch. Oh yeah, we haven't been mulching on here because we have the stubble destruction as part of this map, and it's not really worth mulching fields when you got stubble destruction on. I'm gonna do something to clean this corner up, I think. Take a nice wide turn. Come back the other way, otherwise we're going to have to swing in really tight and the baler will never pick everything up. So turn out here, that's very rocky there. Yeah, there we go. That works. We need alpacas and donkeys. I think goats. I'd like to see goats and ducks. Geese and turkeys. Being a Norfolk born and bred, absolutely would like to see turkeys. That's that baler is picking up the vast majority of everything, which is really great news. If we take the corners softly enough, then it should have no problem picking everything up. See, right round that corner, easily does it. And all we have to do is avoid the bales when we end up going around, or end up doing the actual lines. Oh, I'm missing bits now. Have I sorted my grass quandary out on here? Not yet, Steam Fan. We're gonna see today, and then I might go and alter the map later. Failing that, I might just go and buy some hay bales to use on the sheep. A lot of bales already. I'm not sure we need a massive amount of extra bales on here, even though we've got this extra area. It all kind of depends on how many cows we get, how quickly they reproduce, how many sheep we get, how quickly they reproduce, and how easily we can keep up with stuff. Yeah, I just want to check what the first bale out of here was. This bale here, that is, as expected, an alfalfa hay bale. This one here is also an alfalfa hay bale. Or use the yeah, exactly. Use the alfalfa hay for money and buy some hay bales, regular hay bales with it. I know I'll be able to feed the cows with this. We should have no problem using this for mixed ration. It's whether we can use this for the use this just for directly feeding the sheep. Here behind, and it is doing a cracking job. They're trundling along at sort of 6, 7 miles an hour. Gets quite repetitive. But if I go too fast, then our baler will just fall too far behind and we'll end up having to do it all manually anyway. This way we are moving at the same speed as the baler. The whole thing is just a single pass for the most part. Tell me, no, it doesn't tell me how many I've done yet. Oh, we're gonna need to inspect all of our vehicles and get them repaired soon. Well, I plant mention has 2 grass fields, including they aren't huge, but will do, and you get 50 cows as well, all in calf. I think the cow barn sells for around 50k, maybe more. Then you have the house, which you can sell, and that's around 100k. So make some of your money back. Well, I don't mind editing the map, but also I have area. I'm looking at plowing up an area around here anyway. In order to extend it, and I quite like the idea of doing alfalfa instead of grass. It's a very different thing to do, so yeah, I don't mind editing the map or editing the placeable. Take it. Because that is not a big job. That is a minor XML edit. Then we'll get to the end of this field, and then I'm going to have a very short break to go and refill my drink before we start collecting all these up and see if we can actually put some animals on here. I need to work out what I'm going to do. Well, depending on what happens, I think what we'll probably end up doing is plowing up the horse area and doing the and planting alfalfa up there. Will I keep any of the straw? I don't think we have a use for any of the straw yet, do we, Culchy? I think we probably want to sell it when we hit best price for it, or just sell it. I don't think best price makes much difference for straw. It'll be a good while before we get animals. Yeah. Beyond our current sets of animals we've got in the game. Or on the service. So, yeah. Always like to share thoughts and ideas in the game, as you know. Oh yeah, no, absolutely, go for it, Steam Fan. I might not use the ideas, but that doesn't mean that they're not welcome. They are very welcome. I'm always interested in people's takes and people's ideas, and many things that I've done in game have come from people making suggestions, and I've gone, oh, that's a really good idea. So yeah. Please continue to make them. I might not use them, but that doesn't mean that they're not welcome. We do need a farm cat in the new game share. I am 100% there with you. Because I said this in the streams the other day. The dog acts like a cat. It goes everywhere. Doesn't care if it's got boundaries or anything. You know, it is all over the farm all the time, and that is a farm cat. So yeah, can we have a farm cat in the next version of the game, please? Definitely want to see that. This might get a little bit interesting. Yep. I need to avoid this bale. Also, we've got extra stuff. Sides, can I get in here before the truck starts moving again? Just about. Oh, that's not going to be great though for that picking up a bale there. That's a very sharp turn that we did in there at the end of that. I think that's going to miss a load of that hay there. I might be surprised. It might pick it up. But I'm not holding out hope. No, it got it all. It did actually get it all. Bets for the I'd like to see a little bit more of, yeah, a little bit more detail in the animals. A little bit more detail on how of stuff that you need to look after with your animals. That would be good. A little more granularity, if people want it, would be great as well. Just fit that thing. That is a lot of bales we've got on here. Where is it? Bales today. 34 bales today. So got to be up to 35 bales today now. That's a good number of bales off this field. Yeah, that'll keep us going for a little while. Hay, of course, if this does work with the sheep, then hay bales are going to be something we need more of. Tractor is doing a grand job. Did 115 bales in there. That's bad. Although I think we have had farms where we've done that number of bales. Can you imagine doing these with the little baler? How many bales you get off for that? I have done those before. Early on in Farm Sim, I was doing a lot of those with the bale stacker that they come with. The next bit's going to be interesting because we've got a slight uptick at the end. And I don't know how I'm going to get that into this row, or into these rows. We'll get there. No, my tractor has a gas tank and a DEF tank, or AdBlue tank as it's known in Europe. Yeah, that's a mod. It's actually something that is base game that the mod just turns on. Coming up to the top corner, only about 3 or 4 rows to go. There's one actual diesel and the other battery hybrid. I don't know if there've been hybrid trucks in game. No, it's not hybrid, it's for DEF. So I can show you in the shop what DEF is. It's this. So this is what the other indicator is for, and you can buy this in 25 or 50 litre capacities. It goes in the tractor and it's an additive for the fuel. Sugar pallets. Yeah, so you can so you add that in. You can also have it as a fuel tank. There are DEF fuel tanks you can place as well. Saying it's a mod that has something that is, all the tractors have have it in as a thing. It's just not enabled base game. Thoughts on hydrogen versus electric cars? Once hydrogen gets easier to extract, I think hydrogen could take off. I don't. Do you know what? I don't see hydrogen as being a way of people doing cars. I think it might be something that's more renewably burned, done later outside to generate electricity. It's a nice idea, but I don't think it's there yet. But on having said that, also not an expert. Electric cars definitely seems to be the way that the world is going though. Thank you, Rob. Have to come out, down, around here. Let the tractor get out of the way. No idea how full the John Deere is. But we definitely don't have anything to row up. Cheers, Rob. AdBlue to reduce emissions. Yeah, injection to diesel particulate. Thank you, Crofter. Yeah, I do not know a lot about AdBlue. As I was saying last night, AdBlue is and DF is something that came about after. Ooh, we're at 98%. Okay. We are going to have to go around this field because we have almost another full bale off this. And there's probably enough kicking around the field to finish us off. Yeah, when those little rows there hold it. Fairly sure this tractor should have AdBlue. Or should have the or maybe it's just maybe not. Three. Really? Picked up the very edge bit of that. 93, 94. Double load. And we're still sitting at 94. I do have an incomplete bale unload, but obviously if I can get a full bale, I want a full bale. Few bits down the bottom. 96. Still at 96. Wow, that was all of 2 litres in that pile. Come on. A bit more. 97. I don't think there's enough for this last sort of 3%. We got most of it. $98. Ooh, 99. Quite so close. There is still hay on this field. We might end up picking up every single litre of hay off this field. Just trying to finish off this bale. Bye, Rob. Catch you later. 99, and we are about 60 litres short. Electric will win with new battery technology. Hydrogen needs 70 kilowatt hours of power to create the equivalent of a 50 kilowatt hour car battery. I think that's it. I will take being 65 litres shy. So what is the commands to unload? Turn off the baler. Unload unfinished bale. There we go. And we're done. Hold it up. And we're going to park it away. Now this does go in the shed. Temptation to get the mower and mix some grass in there. No, we're fine. We'll that will do absolutely fine. We only need, as I said, it's like 65 litres. We can immediately go and test this with the sheep pen. Stop that there. I want to get the cultivator out of here because, well, actually, we're gonna need the cultivator going forward. We're gonna get rid of our seeder and our planter and go with something new next season. All of this collected. What about waiting for all the batteries in these disposal and then to replace them in the long run, the more power is needed? Again, I think technologies to sort that are going to improve over time. the £20 super chat. You are awesome. Thank you. And absolutely I will. I'll put that straight into the FarmCon fund. Right, that is... No, we can take 3 more. Okay, and then hold that up. Away we go. Wow. So yeah, we still got at least another trailer full of bales to come off here. I didn't knew that already. Right, I need to not block off all my access. Well, actually, these shouldn't be stored outside. We kind of need a new storage shed. I don't have the money for one at the moment, so I'm going to put them here. Later, Rob. Yeah, we'll put them here. We'll leave enough space to get down the side of the chicken and start these coming out this way. Load. Load. Get them to push back as much as possible. Then pull forward slowly. Trick is, just as it's releasing them at the end, let it push them off rather than pull them off. Otherwise, well, you get a weirdness happening. We should be able to correct that a little bit when we put the next lot on. Yeah, I think we probably want to add a little roadway. No, we don't want to add a roadway here, because we're going to get rid of this roadway. My lime pile is going to have to go. We have to put that somewhere else. I don't know how many bales we did in the end. 47, and we get 24. So yeah, all of these should fit on this trailer. Basically, we got almost 2 full trailers. Salt batteries are just coming to the market this year. And what about cost of building all the hydrogen? Yeah. Well, whatever it takes, it's gonna be. There's gonna be a lot of infrastructure upheaval. And at the end of the day, whichever one it is, petrol is not the answer. The world cannot be dependent on oil forever. 3 more bales, and then that's this field collected. Right, I want to see if if we can use any of these to feed the sheep, and if we can't, then I think I'm gonna edit the map if we can't. I think feeding the we should be able to feed the sheep alfalfa. I will double check that before I go and do it, but yeah, you should be able to do that. At some point, I am going to have to put in a big hay barn down this side for animal feed. There we go. Ooh, not the cleanest dismount, but it is done. Excellent. Right. Get that to fold up. We'll put this back in here. This is one of the bits that I want to store in here. Yep. Good. Right. Got a tractor in front of me then. Right, there we go. That will do. Right, let's park this up. And we'll go and grab our telehandler and we will check out exactly what we can and can't do and maybe get some animals. First, though, I'm just going to pop out the room. I'm going to have a quick fire break and grab myself some more drink. So, yeah, let's put that on screen like that. Back in a moment. Don't go anywhere. Okay, right. We want to drop off these forks and grab ourselves some grab ourselves a bale spike. Drop this off here. Patch and bale spike. I don't think will be too expensive. Landler tools, JCB. Yeah, that's the bale spike. Yeah, 1,200 more than we've got. Might go with the standard and Q fit, and that is going to be 1,200. So, yeah. I don't think no, I'm gonna go with standard layout, but the Q fit attacher. Buy me that. Yes. Okay. Then we'll go and grab 2 of the alfalfa bales and try and put them in the sheep pen. Yes. Yeah. I want to push that top one on first because that is not piled as it should be. Right, there we go. Yeah. It's actually will probably work to lift 3 bales at once. Wow, 13,000 litres of alfalfa hay. And is that in there? No. No. Right. In the shed. Take it here. Doesn't look like it'll take it, which is what we were expecting in fairness. Oh no, it did. No, it did. It does. Yes, the sheep take alfalfa hay. Fantastic. So that's really good news. Will that show up on here? No, it doesn't. It doesn't show up on here at the moment. So let's get a sheep and a cow over here. What should we get? There's no difference between any of these. I think we might have the Black Welsh Mountain. And it would cost us 32,000 to get 60 sheep. I think we might borrow 100,000 to get the sheep. So wow. Let borrow some cash. Oh wow, that's the most we can borrow. So that is maxing out our loan. I think we better only get 30 sheep then. We wouldn't have been able to afford that area. Actually, I'm going to get 20 sheep. I want to get more cows. So buy 20 sheep. Okay. Right, so now how much do they eat? Yearly food, they need 12,000. They've got 13,000. So the sheep actually have more than enough feed already. But they're gonna max stuff out with the cows. So buy as many cows as we can afford. Get them going. And spread for profit. I'm gonna go for the brown Swiss, I think. And we'll get as many as we can. No, those are the young ones I want. Right, that's 31,000. We have 29, so we're gonna be able to get 15 cows to start, I think. By that, yes. Okay. Right. So now we need to mix up some feed, and I should be able to do that with this tractor, actually. The good thing harvest is pretty much the next thing we're doing, because right now we can't afford to do anything else. I think you'll need a manure heap store. There isn't one there already. Yeah, I don't have a bale shredder at the moment either. So we are going to have to do that in a bit. Right, how much does this hold? So this is a 22,000 litre one. Hay bales are 6,500. Our silage bales are 5,500, and our straw bales are 7,000. So 6,500 plus 5,500, that is 14. No, that's 12,000. So I think we want 2 silage, 1 hay, and a straw to top up. That's what I'm gonna go with. Hey, look, it's the sheepies. They're in the field. So yeah, 2 silage, 1 hay, and top up with straw. Oh, and how much will our cows need, by the way? Next question. Oh, no. So cows need 63,000 for the year. So this is going to be 4 loads, I think. 4 loads will be, yeah, 66. Okay. And no mineral feed, because mineral feed is not worth it. So the important thing here is that the amount of straw we put in here has to be less than 6,500 liters. Which I calculate should be about right. There we are. That will even up. That leaves me with am I not hooked up? I'm not hooked up PTO. Okay, so we have 17,500 liters in here. So yeah, that's about right. Yeah, there we go. Hey, Wilty Gaming, welcome along. I need to open this door. And start overloading. Hey Google Pop, welcome along. Wow, it is going to take 3 of these. When I think about the new mods and updates yesterday, it was cool to see the original Giants map coming out for FS22. Liked that a lot. There was a couple of nice mods in there yesterday. I remember what yesterday's mods were. Let's have a look. So yesterday's mods. Oh yeah, I liked the Lemkin pack. I really thought that was quite good. What was the Crone? Oh, the Crone pack. I don't really use forage wagons. Oh, and the Matty Ferguson 30 seeder. That was really cool. I like that a lot. Right, all of this can go in. So yeah, there was some nice mods out yesterday. I've not checked out the Art Master. Don't know what that is. Oh, lime fertilizer, pig feed, and cow feed. Ooh, those are quite nice. So yeah, it's a good mods out yesterday. Afternoon Danger, welcome along. Oh, the deck chair, yes. Finally, we have a mod that allows you to sit down on your map. Unwrap a couple of bales. I don't care if you fall down, I'm going to pick you up anyway. Go. Not overly secure on there, but that'll do. I want to put that on the porch on Elm Creek and just survey my farmyard. Right, and one more. Like that, I have not checked that out. I do need to check that out because what would that be useful? Wouldn't be useful on here because we have this nice big cow barn here. I was a map I was looking at using that on. I don't know. I don't think it was American Falls. Yeah, I can't think which map it was. Oh yeah, no. It's well, it's American Husbandry for Saxthorpe. I've been looking at Leinster Boys stuff, so we might have a look at that. It was a bit expensive for the realism experiment. See how it goes. So this should keep our cows going for a good while. Yes, so 63,000, we're up to 42. So one more trailer full should do this for today and give our current set of cows a year's worth of food. Obviously, when calves are born, it will have to be upped. But for now, we can start doing that. Hay bale. Yeah, the chair is pretty awesome. I bet there are people in the community going, oh, why is there a chair? Why is that being released to a farm sim? I love mods like that. I absolutely love mods like that. Just makes everything so much more interesting, and it's such a little thing. Unwrap my bales. There we go. Brad's case from 350 to 500. Yeah, that is very cool as well. Right, so what we can do is we can create an alfalfa. We can extend our alfalfa field now. We'll be able to get that up and rework our roads a little bit. And I don't know how many seeds I've got actually to work with yet. Whether it'll be enough for that small field, but we'll find out soon enough. Both houses on Alma, Missouri, the garages are usable. Really? How have I not checked that out? I mean, this is an awesome map. I really love this map. Oh no, that was a mistake. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to keep a close eye on this because now our straw levels are gonna go up and we might have to grab some hay halfway through. So let's just keep an eye. Yeah, look at that. The straw levels are going up. The hay levels are going down. It's still okay. Wow. That actually stayed pretty good. I am surprised that didn't cause issues. But no, that's done. Fantastic. Right, turn that off. Should have plenty of feed in there now for our cows. TMR, we've got 65,000. The water is automatic, so the cows will now get healthier. The sheep will get healthier. They have more than enough. And our chickens need more feed, and I don't think we've got any. No, we have none. What is in our fields? No, I think we got sorghum. So yeah, we're going to be putting most of our sorghum crop in the chickens this year, I think. Part this up down the side. There we go. Line her up. And we're done. Right. I'm gonna have to get my big tractor out and get the ripper out to redo this field now. It's only 12 minutes past 12. It'd be all right, I think. Are there any? There are no seeds in here. I think I unloaded all the seeds. Yeah. There's no seeds in this one either. Yeah. I don't think seasons will be any more complicated than the next game will. I think we might have new stuff that complicates things a bit, but I don't think it will be as complicated as seasons was in the previous game. Right, now we should be able to use this to extend our field. I want to have a road down the back of this shed here, and we'll probably connect that up. So ideally, let's unfold this. Oh, excuse me. Right, allow P8 fields. Drop this down. KTH Steiger 715 wheeled is in console testing. Ooh. That. Yeah, this is going to extend our alfalfa field up to that road over there. We're going to put a new road in between these two fields. And plant some new alfalfa here. Got to keep my, I've got to give myself a decent distance between. Make this work. There we go. Get it too close. Just close enough. Otherwise, we'll end up running over the alfalfa. We might have to fix that a little bit in a moment. Go. Right. That. Then I'm going to rework the roads around here a little bit. Thank you, Will. Well, thank you for watching, Will. I'm glad you enjoy it. Can't wait for FSL. Oh, FSL. Yeah, FSL is going to be good this weekend. Last chance for teams to get those top positions, and means that they'll make it further into the final overall, and increase their increase the winnings they could get by not facing a top team. So yeah, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a closely fought battle for everybody from second place down, I think. At this point, Helm are just not catchable at the top. So yeah, you want to get in those top 4 positions and avoid facing Helm early on in the finals. Really do. Oh, I don't know whether to plow all of this in. I don't have a huge amount of seeds. Because my trouble at the moment is we're going to have half this field here is going to be marked as needs plowing. Yeah, so you can see here we've got a massive section. All of this alfalfa field needs plowing. I don't know whether to redo the whole field. What plow is that? This is a John Deere Ripper. A very big plower. And very useful. I'm gonna plow up this whole field. We don't need to do alfalfa massively soon, so yeah, we're gonna plow up this whole field. Let's limit it to fields again, so that we don't do where we're plow. I'm not reseeding as grass, Team Plan. I want to do alfalfa on here. Now that I know I can use alfalfa for everything, I want to do alfalfa on here. So yeah, we'll get all of this plowed up, reseeded, and rolled with alfalfa. And yeah, we might have to use like our last 2.5 grand to do it. But we are producing stuff on the farm now, so we've got a ton of eggs. We're producing milk. We're producing wool, so we'll be able to make more. Can't wait for custom modding's John Deere 9R. Their secret green custom project. Custom slurry tanker, John Deere baler. I'm looking forward to the John Deere baler. Really looking forward to the John Deere baler. That looks very nice from custom. But yeah, there's some nice stuff coming from them. I'm hoping they're going to do a lot of, if the new game gets announced, I'm hoping they're going to do a lot of converts of their stuff over fairly quickly. Oh, Mr. Bits. I think we might end up reseeding this next time. We're not going to be able to do that today. That will be a job for tomorrow. Reseed it, roll it, get it all done. One of my 3 favorite mods by them. Ooh, customer done some really nice mods. My problem is because I don't tend to do a lot of big stuff like this. I don't tend to use a lot of customs mods, but I do like their big seeders. Big seeders are nice, and I'd like to get one of those. They do a yeah. Scuba Steve is raiding. Welcome, 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 raiders. Ads should be running. Hey Steve, welcome along. Ads should be disabled at the moment because we ran some not too long ago. That's a bit weird. How you doing, Scuba? Presume you can hear me. Maybe. Maybe not at the moment. I was about to say, let me know when you can hear me. Okay, back for ads. Thank you, Scuba. Welcome, raiders. Hope you had a good stream. And thank you for the follow. Neldroth, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. I'm doing well, thank you. Yeah, I'm doing all right. We've had a good couple of days, so it's good at the moment, and just sort of beginning to go. All FarmCon's coming, and beginning to get into the mindset and everything for that, which is wicked. And yeah, very much looking forward to it. My case IH early riser planters, Val Metal Pack, and the John Deere 4940. Oh, the sprayer, yeah, their sprayer is awesome. Will that 4940 really nice. I want to get that on here, and yeah, we don't have the money yet. We will tear up all this alfalfa and get reseeded. What map am I running? I am running Alma, Missouri. Is the map I'm on at the moment. What do I think of Clarkson's Farm? I love Clarkson's Farm. And I've had the pleasure of spending some time with Caleb as well, who is one of the nicest people. So yeah, I love Clarkson's Farm. It's brilliant. You've been on Western Australia. Oh, that's a huge map. Yeah, so I got to last summer, a group of us went over to Went over to Diddly Squat Farm Shop and I spent an hour. So this is the company I got to keep last summer. I got to spend an hour and a half sitting at the Diddly Squat Farm Shop, enjoying some Hawkstone with Caleb, DjGoHam, Mr. Sealy P, and FarmCatGR. Which is just what a group of people to spend an afternoon with. That was just awesome. And yeah, I got a chance to go and see Caleb's show down in Ipswich a few months ago. And yeah, spent some time before the show having a chat with him, and yeah, waited around afterwards as well. I actually have both of his books signed behind me, and yeah, at some point I have a copy of FS22 Premium Edition signed by him to give away as well. Later, Scuba, thanks for the lurk. But yeah, so that was pretty special last summer, getting to do that. But the coolest thing, the absolute coolest thing, is Caleb watches my video, which is just the most surreal stuff. It just, yeah. I do. You guys, at some point I need to actually run the giveaway, but this is a copy of Farming Simulator 22 Premium Edition, and you can see it's signed by Caleb Cooper. And I have it on my list of things to do, is to give that away at some point. So we might do that for a we might do that for the 40,000 subscriber, for 40,000 subscriber special. And we'll do a giveaway of that. Would be awesome. I need the game, but I really. Yeah, it's very, very cool, and if people want me to, I am happy to sign it as well. You know, maybe you want it on the inside cover or on back or something. I think we got another signing session at FarmCon this year, so if you are going to FarmCon, we're probably going to be doing some signing. Which means I need to find out where my postcards are, or try and order some more. Yeah, I'm a UK streamer. FarmCon, I don't know at the moment if they're going to be streaming FarmCon or not. I haven't seen any mention that they are, so at the moment I'm going with probably not. I'm not a farmer in real life. I'm actually a builder, but I've always wanted to try this game and got FS19 free on Epic. Yeah, awesome. Why has my money dropped? Oh, no, I'm not destroying crop. Oh, thank you for that. Thought I was destroying my sunflowers there for a minute, but I think they're first stage growth, so they should be all right. Just want to decide what type of farmer I want to be. Oh, I'm on this game. I'm all types of farmer. I tend to do vegetable crops. I tend to do animals. I tend to do grain crops. I do potatoes. I do everything. Anything I don't do is horses, because the horses are not great. Everything I do, I do everything. What do I think of precision farming? I don't play Farm Sim without the precision farming DLC. Sugarcane seems to be the most profitable, but I'm not sure I fancy the labor of such a high yielding plant. Yeah, sugarcane is quite a handful. I think doing fields the kind of size that we have on here with sugarcane would be mad. Silage is fun. Silage makes so much money in Farm Sim. It's awesome. I end up doing silage on almost every single gameplay, to the point where I banned myself on gameplays from doing silage just so that I'm doing something different. Right, let's get this field wrapped up. I might put the... No, I don't want to put the road in. We'll probably do that later. I think we'll do that once we've got this year's harvest in. So I think the plan for tomorrow on here is going to be to get this alfalfa reseeded and rolled in, and then we might skip forward to harvest after that. Our cows and our sheep and our chickens are all good. We have got some eggs to sell, but I don't think we're hitting best price for those yet. This passive figure in the shop screen for bunker size is a passive cost per day or passive income per day? Passive cost. It'll be cost. Where are we? I want... What was I looking at? Oh yeah, I was looking at prices. For eggs. So eggs are currently at 2,064 at the diner. Yeah, so they're going up towards November. They'll drop again in a bit. Yeah. That's a good set of crops. Carrots are an amazing set of crops. My chat keeps making me do carrots. We're doing carrots on the multiplayer on a Friday at the moment, and I'm going to be doing carrots on Thaxthorpe on Friday night as well. Kind of fancy horses, but don't want to play mod free. I want to play mod free. Yeah, the thing about horses in Farm Sim is that they are not worth the time and effort. They're a little bit like horses in real life, which are also not worth the time and effort unless you enjoy riding them, which I can't because I am allergic to them. Yeah, I think a roadway down between these two fields is going to be a very good idea. That will then give us access to our road at the bottom. Yeah, so nice big alfalfa field. The other opportunity here is we could just say, right, let's make this another cropping field. And because that actually field 3 now. Let's have a look at this. Field 3 now is not massively different in size to our other fields. And we could do, like, we could buy field 2 after this year, which is only 44,000, and turn that into a small alfalfa field for us, and do that, and then have a field in there. How much is field 2? Field 2 is 554,600. So field 2 is probably my next big target, I think. Oh, I love the manual attach mod. It's one of my favorite mods is manual attach. And this is going to go in my parking area for equipment, which is along the side of the chicken sheds. That is a very big plow. Yeah, that probably wants to actually be parked closer to the tree. And then I'm gonna hook this up to the cedar. Oh, which John Deere is in the way. Nope, just the case head. Sid Modding is making a new Class Syrian and a new John Deere 9RX. Nice. Sid does good work as well. Open that. Where's my JCB? There it is. I really like his John Deere X9 combine. Yeah, have you seen the combine I've got on here, Will? How I've got the extra wide vehicle system, so that's my combine on here. It is amazing, that it really is. Yeah, it's such an odd piece of kit, and I love it. And now that we've got the cows going, we should be able to get the slurry spreader going with it as well. There we go. And we'll fill up any remainder with the stuff in the box or on the pallet. I used it twice already. This is my first time using it. It's the first time I've had a map that's actually big enough to have used it on, and so yeah, I'm very pleased to be using that. Oh, I know what we're gonna have to do next time. We need to go and scan that new bit of field as well, because that won't be scanned as it stands at the moment. Fill up the rest of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, We've got alfalfa selected in this, so that's great news. So park this over here. There we go. Mod did say that there will be more attachments. Fantastic, because yeah, I want the cedar attachment for it. I want the spraying it. I want all the attachments. I want to run a farm with this thing. Right. Oh yes, let's go do this. 12:42. Yeah, we can do this quickly today. Can we get this done in only 3? Only 4? That would be really good. That'd be really handy. Yes, we can. Fantastic. Oh dear, hay fever. Right, and let's send samples. Okay, then we can fold this down. My 2 favorite houses to use are the American House by OK Used Mods and the Ranch Cabin by Elk Modding for all platforms. They are, yeah, they are pretty cool. I do tend to go for, there's a British farmhouse I tend to use. I'd lift those out of the floor. Like those problems. Yeah, I would say on here, never tip grain in this shed. It's got a modeled floor, and grain and modeled floors in sheds does not go well. Do I want to put that back in the shed? For now, yes. I think we do. Yeah, cool. So tomorrow we'll pick this up. We will. Oh, let's just get this field scan done quickly. Move it forward time a little bit. There we go. I think. No, not. Oh, that's shield map. Yeah, there we go. Wow, why is that at 36? What does that need? Nitrogen's awful, pH... Oh, before we seed this, we've got to lime it. And, yeah, lime is the big thing that we need to do to that field. So, yeah, won't be using this first thing next time. We'll be using the John Deere And I'm going to need to get that out of the shed, or I'm not going to remember that I need to get that limed. And I'm hoping I haven't blocked myself in here. Yep, we're good. We can maneuver out of this. Love how much complex. Oh, yeah. I started on FS15 Nelderoth, and the difference between the two is amazing. But I'm actually kind of glad you said that, because one of the things that gets said about one version of Farm Sim to another quite often is that it's just, oh, the previous one with shaders. First Farm Sim game I ever saw was 13, but I never really played it. Right, we'll refill that. Refill that. And yeah, then we'll do this field next time and get that finished. Get it seeded with, well, yeah, with some more alfalfa, I think. And that way we can do another cut later. And oh yeah, we need to sort out the roads and everything. Right, turn that off then. And that is where we're gonna leave it for today. Let's get this saved. Perfect. Right, so we are gonna go and find someone to raid. Let's see who is about this morning. Or this afternoon, I should say. Ooh. I'm gonna Az is playing some car mechanic simulator. Yeah, we're gonna go and raid Azrael today because he's a good friend, awesome streamer, well worth checking out. Does stuff on Twitch and on TikTok. I watch a lot of his stuff on TikTok, actually. Right, but before I go, some thank yous. Thank you to Scuba Steve 1324 for your raid. You are awesome. To the Gamer Shane for your raid as well. You are awesome. Over on YouTube, a huge thank you to come on, bring it up. To Crofter for your super chat. You are awesome. I will be back tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Where we'll be doing some more on Alma, Missouri. So come join me for that. If you are, if you are a harvest manager level or above, get off the screen, stream loots. If you are a harvest level, harvest master level, YouTube channel member or patron or above, you can have early access to tomorrow's video. In fact, both today's video that's coming out at 3 p.m. and tomorrow's video from later today. Yeah, go check those out. As just said, video coming out at 3 p.m. today as well. And yeah, go check out my stuff. With that, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. If you're on YouTube, please give us a like, drop us a comment, and give us a share. A huge thank you, as always, to all my patrons, all my YouTube channel members, and all of my Twitch subscribers. You guys are awesome. Yeah, if you've yet to follow us on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube, please do so that you never miss a live stream from me. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.